Even though, like, Europeans have to deal with
the bourgeois,
which side was
constant homosexual anal sex because they're all gay, I still
I mean,
feel bad
Greece
for them.
going under is not a surprise. It's been going down for a long time.
Greece is a bottom. You didn't know that?
But usually on small children.
Oh ho.
Which faction are we in?
U.S. Glorious Master Race of America.
Drive.
Hey, we're better than those homo commies in Europe, that's for sure.
Who have health care and unemployment insurance and vacation time.
Hey man, we don't need those things.
And you know
Real
what?
men
Those
do
are
not
all
need
those
those
are all
things.
for faggot communists, man. Lenin
You can't
wrote
work
about
365
Lenin
days
wrote
a
about
year.
all of those,
Clearly, you
and
need to
then
harden the fuck up.
yeah, it's true.
Bootstraps.
And I mean, Lenin
Yes,
wrote
indeed.
about healthcare, and he said that everyone should have it, so that they can have lots more gay sex instead of working to make money for their capitalist overlords.
I'm all on board.
Bootstraps.
Now, by the way, I am actually literally a Stalinist, so just FYI.
You're actually a Stalinist?
Yup.
Congrats, you're as bad as Nazis.
No, Stalin owned, bro, sorry.
You're a moron. That's the only
Stalin
response
owned,
I can say to that statement.
I was going to say, no.
Stalin owned, sorry.
Yeah, young Stalin is a dreamboat, and you would have sex with him. That's normal. But Stalin was still
You
a
want to
shitty
fuck his
person.
mustache, don't you? You want to
Have
feel
you
your
seen
dick on
young
his
Stalin?
mustache?
Stalin gave out free
Have you seen
mustache
his
allowance.
Who wants a mustache ride?
I think it's funny that a Brit's talking about how bad Stalinism is.
What?
Oh, they killed
I think
all
it's
of
funny
those
that
people.
Europe hasn't been bombed yet.
Oh, we only
Bombed by
killed
what?
30 million people
Europe
in
has
1
been
month in
bombed in
India.
India.
By Mexico. With
What makes you-
tacos.
What makes you think I'm British?
Oh, well, you're still...
Gonna go
white
for an
person,
emergency
so it's
taco
still
dump.
terrible.
It's good. It's nice, but you've got the wrong country. Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
Tacos?
Oh, well,
See, he's
don't
actually
care.
Canadian.
I am actually Canadian.
I'm from Sealand.
Oh, right, so you do know what your native population was before white Canadians showed up, right?
That's the
Uh,
white Canadians.
Indians.
Enough that we could exterminate them in a few years.
Same thing for everyone in North America.
And yet Stalin is so terrible. He killed all of those people. What a terrible person.
It's
Oh,
I
come on.
love-
Mao Zedong is way worse than Stalin.
It's also how you
Or
think
Hitler.
that you can
That's
you can
'cause
dislike
Mao
Stalin,
fucked
but you can't
children.
also dislike the extermination of Native Americans.
And yet you benefit from it every day of your life. So,
I live in the UK and I'm French and Canadian. Not to be confused with French Canadian.
so
My God, you're not even human.
You're terrible then.
At least
Yep.
I'm not a Stalinist.
Do you have
He's not
any
human, he's French-Canadian.
Yeah, okay, you live in the UK. Do you have any idea how many people the British Empire killed?
Yes, I do.
He just doesn't care like any other self-respecting citizen.
The actual
Sorry, I don't
closest
care.
estimates
It's a
to
piece
it
of
are
shit.
coming up on 1 billion people killed
The UK is
total
a piece of shit
by
country
the
ruled
British
by a piece of
Empire.
shit party.
It is not the fault of any living British person
Only
for the
a
atrocities
billion?
of the
What a
British
bunch of
Empire.
soft-ass dudes.
But what sort of moron would look up to Stalin?
He did what he had to do, man.
Dude, you try and argue with Festivala, you're gonna fucking lose. That's the end of it.
Yep. No,
Dude,
because
Hitler was the
it's-
same
It's-
way.
I
His
agree.
country
Whoever
was
wins,
I
they all
agree it's
lose.
falling
impossible to
down, and he
out-stupid
just said,
Festivala.
listen, you guys want to succeed, I got you. I got you.
See, the funny thing is everybody forgets that Stalin oversaw the single largest standard of living increase in human history.
No one
By a
actually
long
forgets
shot.
that.
Whose asshole
just-
did you
it's-
pull that statistic out of?
No one actually forgets that. It's just that people also remember that he's a complete cunt. The two are not mutually exclusive. It's a concept you
Fist
seem
of
to have trouble
Allah,
grasping.
you've been shotgunned in the face.
Is it bad that I thought you were Festivala from the way you sound?
Hey, Stalin did what he had to do.
Hey guys, somebody just mentioned Portal and Circle Jerks in chat.
It's appropriate.
News.
You gotta
News at
kill the
11.
bourgeoisie.
That's
You can't let them
redundant.
live.
This is a Reddit server, keep that in mind.
No, Lenin
Oh
got rid
fuck,
of the
you're right. I've
bourgeoisie.
forgotten that.
Stalin
I'm
wrote
pretty
his
sure
fucking coattails.
something awful is just as guilty for circle jerking Portal as any other.
How does it
gaming
feel
game.
knowing literally nothing about Soviet history? Lenin was the bourgeoisie. He was literally a noble.
Lenin was the intelligentsia. They're not the same fucking
That's
thing.
the all
Lenin
noblemen.
was literally a noble.
Up
Like,
to
I'm
and
not
including
kidding.
military officers.
Lenin was a titled noble under the Tsar, therefore bourgeoisie.
I would stop to explain to you the difference between the bourgeoisie and the intelligentsia and the vanguard party, but I think
Whoa,
it's completely
no.
lost on you.
Fist,
Yeah,
have you
because
seen
you're
the,
so stupid that you think a titled noble is not a part of the bourgeoisie.
Did you see
You
that
don't seem to
colonel
understand what the bourgeoisie
that
is.
just got
Yeah, I
charge?
do understand what it is, and a part of it is literally every titled noble.
There was some army colonel earlier this week that got charged with bigamy and appropriating U.S. funds and transportation for his own personal gain, and he only got fined $300,000 and isn't being discharged.
What's his annual salary?
Probably not that much. I don't think anybody in the army really
colonel's
makes that
about-
much.
If he's married, it's about $140,000 a year.
It's not a huge amount, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's
but
not too bad,
what
then.
he doesn't need to spend is a huge amount.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't have 300,000 in pocket money you can
Like,
just spend.
his house is paid for. His medical is paid for.
Yeah, true. Most of that 140,000 goes straight
So
If he
into
lives
whatever.
out
Wait,
of
wait,
town,
wait.
he actually has his food paid
Do
for.
they get like special houses, or do they have to
Yeah,
live
they
in
get
regular
military
base housing?
No,
If,
they
if
get
you live on
government paid
base,
housing.
you get
It's pretty
military
nice.
housing, which is free. You don't have to pay.
And it's
that.
pretty
Nice
nice too.
houses.
Yeah, especially if you're a
not
fucking
bad.
colonel.
Well,
It's
no,
really
but I mean,
nice.
do they get like special officer housing, or do they have
Yeah.
to live in the same?
Yeah.
They get
There's
houses,
officer
actual
housing.
houses.
They get nicer houses.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I had a friend whose
Officers
dad was
are
a
literally
flag rank
noblemen,
officer,
Fist.
and it was a nice house. Trust me.
Man, that baby killer money is it's pretty good.
Just like the money from oil death. Delicious.
Yeah, baby killer money is pretty good if you actually deploy. If you don't, then not so much. Or if you're an officer.
Well, if you don't deploy,
Well,
you're
yeah,
not
if you're an
actually
officer,
killing
it's kind of a big
babies,
part of
dude.
Well, yeah. But
I mean,
honestly, baby killer money
They
just means you're
demand that you kill
cheaper
babies to
paid.
get the money.
You're an underpaid mercenary in the military most of the time.
What we really should be doing is harvesting the organs of these babies as we kill them to help pay for the war effort.
No, you grind them up
Hang on.
into a
Silent,
paste,
wait,
and then you
hang
use
on.
them as a protein shake to feed your army.
I thought they were already doing that.
Teenagers to have the right size.
Well, you can't just harvest their organs. The paste loses its consistency.
Rape them on pay-per-view, literally.
You can't just harvest their organs. They're brown. Come on. What
Yeah,
white
you know-
person would want one of those filthy darkies organs?
And brown organs are clearly inferior because they just keep getting rid of bullets. Supposed to be magnetic.
What's going on at H&G, guys?
Gay orgy.
Deploy warehouse.
What a bunch of gays.
Seriously.
Talking about yourself again? Wow.
Yes, he is in fact multiple people.
He is
He has
literally
split
a bunch of
personality
gays.
disorder.
I'm
and they're all
literally gay incarnate.
Yeah, he has multiple personality disorder, and they all have gay sex.
With each
With
other.
Gay
Which
Well,
is
separate
masturbation and not gay.
Literally having gay masturbation fantasies with himself.
Warehouse, guys. Warehouse. We're
Involving
taking the warehouse.
bootstraps.
Yeah, we need to get to Juggalo Island, guys. We gotta retake it. If you don't have Juggalo Island, you're gonna lose.
That's good.
It's kind of like Goon Island, except everyone's even fatter.
And drinking Fago all the time.
That's why they're fatter. But yeah, we gotta take back Juggalo Island. Do it for Shaggy Toot Open Violent Gay, or whatever the hell his name is.
Close enough.
Violent J.
Some juggalo
Bootstraps.
you are, Fist.
Bootstraps.
You don't really want to be a real juggalo.
Faggy Toot Open Violent Gay.
That's about as clever as most of the stuff that they come up with, so, you know. I'd say it's poetic.
Eminem actually came up with that one, so...
Wow, that's clever.
And he never said he was clever. Nor was he.
But I mean, let's be honest. He's a
No,
better
we lost
rapper
Jeff.
than anyone in
What were you
ICP
guys
has ever
doing?
been.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Well,
that, of course, that is
found
also
I
not
could've
saying
used
much
you.
either.
Well, I think it's funny they tried to start a beef with him when he's pretty much completely fucking insane.
He's insane, he doesn't give a fuck, and he's incredibly rich now, so he doesn't actually even have to do anything anymore.
Who?
Eminem.
Marshall Mathers. So
Yeah, he's just a producer pretty much
yeah,
right
the
now.
idea of him, quote, beefing, unquote, with any other rapper is just hilarious in the extreme.
ICP started a beef with him before he even released his first album, though, so...
I guess
think
they're
that was just in their
because he
minds,
actually
because frankly,
turned out to be wildly successful.
No, it wasn't actually. It wasn't. Eminem was putting up posters for his first album release called Infinite in Detroit. And he was putting up these posters of rappers who were going to be there, and it said ICP, and then maybe in parentheses. And he asked them if they wanted to go to the show after he had printed up all of these fucking posters. And they're like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you put our name on there before asking them? And he's like, dude, I'm asking you guys now. I'm not going to put these up if you say no. And they're like, what the fuck, man? Man, why'd you use our name, man? You can't say our name. So Eminem basically beefed with them ever since.
So basically, ICP was looking for an excuse to be a dick to him, and they got it.
Yes.
Well, yep, that's about par for the course for them. Being
And then
violent,
the next time he
retarded,
saw
fat
them,
white guys.
and then the next time he saw them, he pulled a gun on them, and they both literally shit their pants. And
That's
then called
poetic
the
justice
police.
in a way.
Then they called the
Poetic
cops
justice.
on Eminem, and the cops refused to arrest him because they figured ICP had obviously done something to provoke him.
White on white violence.
That's amazingly. That's
Also, because
amazingly
Eminem
funny,
was white.
actually.
If he was black, he would have been shot.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah,
given in a
probably.
lot of states in the U.S. So
Oh,
I mean,
by a
all
lot,
of the
you mean
states.
all of them?
Yeah, exactly.
not every single one.